And now, WFXR Sports.
Well, the Virginia Tech men's basketball team, they have a big game tomorrow at noon at the Castle. Hokies hosting the 4th-ranked Duke Blue Devils in ACC play. Now, the game is Virginia Tech's annual Shoes for Hope game in partnership with Carilion Children's. Members of the Hokie staff will sport sneakers that were painted by pediatric cancer patients at Han Hurst in December. The patients are from Carillion's Children's in Roanoke. Yes. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jermaine Ferrell, hoping your day is wonderful and blessed like butter. Let's get on a roll, baby. The latest in sports news. Pretty good matchup over at Krager Center tonight for men's ODAC basketball action. The Averett Cougars with wins over ranked Randolph-Macon and Hampton-Sydney. They visit the 17th ranked Roanoke Maroons. They're having a strong season. They're near the top of the ODAC. Of course, these games were moved up a day. Now, before the game, Roanoke's Marcus Morgan was honored with a game ball, getting his 1,000th career point on Wednesday at Randolph. However, the Cougars, showing that they got some spirit on the hoop court in the first half. Mason Mitchell fouls Tamias Bracey for the triple, and Averett on the board first, but the Maroons will respond. PC, Patrick Clevenger, he dials up a triple, and we're tied early. Later, Roanoke up 6, and it is Marcus Morgan, M&M, melting your mouth, now in your hand with the bucket. The Maroons with the 8-point advantage. Cougars still hanging on. Tyler Stevens, he's going to fake the shot with the jumper there. Averett within 10, but it would be all Roanoke College tonight. Kayla France taking it to the hoop for the score right. Chia! And the Maroons, they get the win tonight over the Cougars, 68-46. Meanwhile, Conference Carolinas action. The Ferrum Panthers moved their games up a day. Today, they visited Barton, and the Ferrum men, they won 81-76, while the Ferrum women, they lost 65-48. We go back to the Krager Center for women's hoops action. The pep band for Roanoke was fired up for this ball game. It was Randolph at Roanoke. We go to the second quarter, and it's Cecilia Robinson in the paint for the bucket, 14-5 Roanoke. Then Roanoke Robinson hooking up with Paige Brewer for the triple, nailing that Roanoke with a 12-point advantage. But Randolph had Jaellen Hillary with the right hand off glass, and it's 17-7 Maroons. And then Brewer, she led Roanoke with 16, 3 of them right there, and the Maroons, they get the win tonight over the Wildcats, 50-40. Over in Lynchburg, Liberty women hosting Florida International. The game was moved up today due to weather, down 8, and Jakayla Thompson drives to the well, gets that bucket for some action there. It was a hoop and harm play. And then right before the half, she beats the clock. Late night banking in the Hill City. Liberty would trail by 5 at the break. Thompson led the Flames with 13, but Liberty, they would fall at home to FIU tonight, 74-61. Now, due to the chance of inclement weather, tomorrow's Radford Highlanders women's basketball game at the Dedman Center against Winthrop has been moved up to a noon start. Also, Radford athletic officials announcing no fans will be permitted to attend the game. Only essential personnel required to facilitate the game will be allowed there. The game will be streamed on ESPN+. Now, tickets purchased for the game can be used at any remaining women's basketball game this season. Now, again, last night we told you about the passing of Liberty High School head boys basketball coach John McSweeney. And McSweeney was the head varsity boys basketball coach and school suspension coordinator for the last 3 seasons, or 3 years with the Minutemen. He was 66. Now, school principal Ernie Sawyer said in a letter to Liberty students and faculty that they have implemented the school's crisis response plan to provide appropriate assistance to students, staff, and their families with counselors to assist. Again, we here at WFXR send our thoughts and prayers to the Liberty High School community and the family and friends of Coach McSweeney. A big honor coming to William Fleming senior girls basketball player Amari Worsham. This afternoon, we found out Worsham was nominated for the 2026 McDonald's All-American East basketball team. Last season, she led the Colonels to the Class 5 runner-up spot. Now, Worsham was a first-team All-State in Class 5. She was a Region 5C Player of the Year. She earned her second straight Blue Ridge District Player of the Year honor. And finally, let's head to the Berglund Center for some hard water action. Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs hosting a Quad City squad. First period, Denver Craig right in front of the net gets the goal, 1-0 Storm. Few plays later, though, Devin Sanders able to find the back of the net as well. It's 2-0 Quad Cities. A little bit later, Quad City would go on the break, but then Austin Rodebush, he would come up and he says, "You're not going to score on me." But Roanoke would fall at home tonight to Quad City 5-2. Now with a look at our weekend weather, here's our chief meteorologist, Patrick McKee.